Here we are once again. It's nighttime right now. I thought this might be a good video to do for when you can't be loud. Well, I can't be loud at nighttime where I carve my Dremel station here, and I'm going to do some gold leafing. This is a piece of wood I found on the beach. It was like a little board, so you can still see the seaweed on it. But it's not very good wood. I thought might be cedar, but I think it's spruce. So I carved what's supposed to be an eagle, and I kind of do this thing with like the wing coming underneath it. But as I was carving, it wasn't looking good, so I did some negative space in there and just kind of made it more like a artistic piece. So I carved this really quick today to try and do it so I can gold leaf tonight when I can't be loud because you get bored of watching TV and you get bored of watching movies and you get bored of looking at your phone. So we got all sorts of different gold leaf here. I just did a gold leaf live video a couple days ago. This is the set that I got off Amazon. There's the name of it. If you want to take a screenshot, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's got the adhesive, then it's got the finish on it. I go crazy. I got all different sorts of gold leaf. I don't even know if it's real gold anymore. It's probably not gold, golden foil. So because like here's some red stuff, right? So you know the red stuff's not gold. I've done some pieces I really didn't like the effects of it. I did the red and the gold, and then the gold and the red, and the gold and the red, and the red and the gold. And here's some black stuff too. I got this on Amazon. This little set. I think it was like $10. You get different sets. This one comes with the gold little gold pads like this, but I don't like this gold color. It's just too I guess too rich for me, too goldish looking. So I like to look for the more pale gold. And here's a set. It's got like copper in here. It's got a whole bunch of different colors. Yeah, so like there's the more pale gold in this set, like that. And then there's copper there. I think it even has rose gold. So I think with this piece today, I was thinking like just Jordy, just have a fun time and like maybe do the eagle red and the wing black because I'll just say this is the wing, okay? I know it doesn't look like a wing, but I'll just say that. Do the eagle ring and the eagle red and the wing black, or the eagle black and the wing red. But I think the safe bet on this is to do the eagle gold and the wing black. I can always add some, when this is finished, I could always add some different colors to it by gluing over top, putting the glue over top, and then putting more gold on, more stuff on there. Now, anybody can do this. This probably isn't the best project to demonstrate because you can see all the detail cuts I got in here. Um, Sometimes you have to do two layers on something like this. And, like I could be ruining the piece, but as far as I'm concerned, it's just, I really don't care. It's about learning new stuff and having fun, right? Like, so that's what I'm going to be doing with this. I'm going to be having fun. And if it doesn't work out, I really don't care. So, and like when you're a learning artist with all different sorts of stuff, it does get expensive. Like I've wasted so much money on stuff that just, like the other day, I bought this molding clay stuff, and then I bought like a. Anyways, we'll talk about that another day. Okay, so here's the black ones I bought on Amazon. They're the smaller pads. You can get smaller ones or you get the bigger ones. I actually myself like using the smaller ones. Well, actually, I don't know. So these are the black ones. I haven't even looked at these yet. Like you could. Oh, it's kind of like metallic. I don't know if you guys can see. You could just paint the wings black, then put a clear coat over it and make it shiny, kind of get this effect. But it's just about having fun and having something to do with your time. Then here's the box of the stuff. So you get your. This would be the adhesive that you put on, and then this would be the varnish. It's water based. Then you get a couple of these things to put the stuff on. So let's get the piece here. What's going on with this microphone? Okay, so I got the excuse me. Okay, so I got the whatever kind of bird you want to call it piece here. I got this here. So like this kind of folds around back, so I'm gonna have to do some back stuff on here too, just to make it continue. Like you see all the carving that I had to do on the back here to make this piece look like it's different movements and stuff. So you know, for carving, don't be afraid to carve the back of the piece too, so you get the more three-dimensional stuff on it. I'm not really happy with this eagle head, but anyways, you see how I kind of made the feathers kind of blowing over? It's more of an artistic piece than it is. I got these little cups here. Oh, this is the adhesive. So I like to pour it in the cups. Actually, before I do, well, oh, you get these things on here. That's already toast. That stuff that. So I'll pour some in here. Mix it up good first. Then I'll cut this lid down. So when I'm using my paintbrush, I won't tip this over. Where's my scissors? This is just me kind of killing time because we're getting into the winter and we're going to get lots of early winter nights coming up here. So there's that. So now it's I can put my brush in there a lot easier and this thing won't tip over. Now, I always feel rushed when I do this for some reason. The time they say it takes is this. I actually did read the instructions. Is 30 minutes for this stuff to get dry. Like I said, anybody can do this. It's not like building a spaceship, but I'll say the more time that you take putting the glue on and being clean and organized, the better the piece will turn out. You'll see when I put on the foliage stuff that I'm just kind of a nightmare. I just kind of more like get it done and worry about fixing it after. So just get a good coat of this stuff on here. So like I have to go all deep underneath this beak. If I get some stuff on the beak, I'm not worried about it because I'm gonna be gluing over top of it anyways. The gold. I could have done the eagle or whatever carving fusion bird first. So how about I get all this on, and then we'll start putting on the black foliage. Okay, I got all the adhesive on this part here. I do want to suggest, just from experience, let this stuff do its curing and get really tacky. Like, don't rush it when this stuff's still wet and try and put your stuff on. Because then if you do that, when you try and wipe the stuff off, the foliage off, it's just gonna be a hot mess. So let the stuff do its job. Take your time. I'm not going to be able to get this all done tonight. That's for sure. It's not like a quick, simple, easy project. Well, it's easy, but it's just not a quick project. Another tip I'll give off when I'm waiting is like the better you sand it and the better you shape your piece, the better it's going to look, obviously. But like you see, like those little fuzzies right here, who knows what's going to happen when it's oh, we got some extra glue there, but who knows what's going to happen when I go to put that stuff on there, right? So like look at this beak, I barely even sanded it good, but we'll see what happens. It's just an experiment. Art's an experiment. Okay, yeah, so it's been about 10 minutes. So to all the gold leaf pros out there, um, you gotta remember this video is just based on the very beginners, people that have never even heard of gold leaf before. I've done some on some of my older paintings. So here it's set up off the table. Here's the black stuff. Now, this, some of you are going to be shaking your heads. I really don't give two beeps. Here's the stuff. It's so thin. Oh, this stuff has it so you can. What's going on with this? Oh, so you can push it down on there on the paper. Some of it just comes right off the paper. I think that's the way this is going to go. So I can go like this. Let's see here. Where should we start? I shouldn't be filming this. So you kind of just go like this, get it on there, then it's on there. So because there's so many dips and crevices in this piece, you'll see like it's going to crack where it goes in more. That's why I say like this is going to need two coats. I'll zoom in, but you guys can see right here and right here where it's cracked because it's not a nice smooth round surface. If that makes sense to you. Now this is glued to the table. So here's kind of how I do it. I really don't care. I just kind of just get it in there. If I had a smooth, nice round finish, like say example for like a mushroom cap, I would take my time and put it on real nice and neat. But it's kind of hard when you're doing something like this because it just cracks because there's so much movement in this piece, right? Lots of edges. Okay. So how about I go around? I guess you guys don't need to see. Well, we'll do one more. This stuff's pretty good actually. I got this on Amazon because you can see where I was kind of confused when I started. Usually it peels right off the paper, but this actually sticks to the paper and you can put it on when the paper is still attached to it kind of. So 100% this is good. And like I said, like right here, you can see for example, I hit the beak. Doesn't matter. I'm going to be going over the beak after anyways. So I got a lot of this to do. I got to do all this coat, then tack it down, get it down. Like what I do is I get a brush. This brush is use a soft brush. This brush is pretty soft, and I kind of just go once it gets a bit drier. I kind of brush the gut on this. Then I'll push it all down into the crevices and all the things. But you will get glue on the brush if you do it when it's wet. So, anyways, I'll get this done. Okay, so another thing too, like you see all these cracks here and stuff. You know, when the piece is still drawing, you can always just you're wasting a lot this way, but you can always go like this and get the stuff on there to fill those cracks and then just kind of break it apart, put it on there. Basically, like I'm a total hack when it comes to this shit, but I just get it done. Okay, here's something you guys have heard me say for my regular subscribers over and over and over again. Do not be a Geordie. Let your glue dry before you try and put this stuff on. Look at the mess. It's just a friggin' nightmare. Don't be a Geordie. Okay, it's now a couple hours later. You know, the better that you spread the glue on evenly and let it dry, like they suggest before you put the stuff on, the better success you're gonna have with this. But so now the little brush that they give you, you brush all the loose stuff off. This is kind of messy, but you just keep on going over it slowly, and then everything will come clean. See, like you can see here, I miss a spot, couple spots. It's okay. You can fill it back up later. Just put a bit more glue on, and then repeat the process. Yeah, like under here, I notice there's lots of spots that I need to do. You guys can see on the video. So I think what I want to do before I do the gold, like I want to go back. See, there's a couple things behind the head here. I want to go back and do all the touch-ups and get the spots that I missed. So I got to put the glue on. I got to let it dry. Then I got to put the stuff on. Then I got to wipe it all off again. So like I said, the better that you let the glue dry, the better it's going to turn out. Like this, you have to have a lot of patience when it comes to this stuff here for sure. Okay, so one thing I realized when doing this, which I never used before, was actually maybe I did, but it was like 5, 6 years ago when I did for my paintings. If you have a blow dryer or a heat gun, it helps dry the glue way faster. It makes it tackier and makes your job so much more easier. But don't listen to me. You guys kind of see the bluish greenish tint in that black. I still got to brush it some more. But now's the time where I decide which color do I want to do the eagle head or whatever kind of bird head. Red or gold. Well, red would be kind of neat and I did a black wash on it, but I think gold will be the safest route. And like I said from the beginning of this video, it doesn't matter if it doesn't work out, really don't care. It's just about having fun, killing some time. Yeah, I think I'm going to go with the gold. Maybe I'll do the gold, then do a red eye. Okay, so you guys can see how the black has ridden up here. I really should wait till tomorrow to do this to make sure the glue is dry because when I'm putting the gold down, you don't want it to stick to the black here, but we do want it to cover. So I'm getting some more of this stuff and just going to be real careful. Sorry, how I do this so the gold doesn't go onto the wing part. But if it does, you can always go back and touch it up. You know, just put another thing black over the gold. So I'm going to get all the glue on here. Heat it up with the heat gun to speed it up a bit. And then we'll put the gold on. And we can do fine touch-ups on this wing too where it transfers to the, I did a little bit of an undercut there, I should have done more. Okay, here we go. Don't be a Geordie. Don't be a Geordie. Uh, okay, so it's been about 4 hours. Um, I think it's probably for the very beginners. Man, this thing is ugly. I think it's better for you to put the glue on it. Let the glue get tacky. Like, be patient. Put your stuff on it and wait till the next day. Then do this brushing off of it. I see a bunch of repairs. I don't know how black got up there, but black got up here on the eyebrow thing. And then there's a bunch of spots up here where I guess the glue didn't take. Didn't hit it with the glue. And that's all wood there. So I need some more repairs to do on it. And then I'll be back. It will be the next day. Like, this video is I'm not gonna be able to finish this piece tonight. But that's all right. Man, this thing is friggin' ugly. Okay, as the night continues, um, the show must go on. I said, you know what? I'm gonna screw it, have a good time, get some red on the beak. But it's even uglier now. And now you can see there's red everywhere. Look, all the black. There's some red on there. It's just you can create a real big mess. So what I think I'm going to do now is I'm going to put some more glue on this part here and then lightly dab some black on there to kind of get rid of that. I'm just not a big, huge fan of that gold color. Really, to tell you the truth, it's just too. I don't know what the word is for it now, but this is a friggin' mess. Everything's a mess. All right, so here's what we got. Hopefully, some of this gold will come through, and then it will just be like, let's just open her up. And I warned you all at the beginning of this video, don't be a Geordie. This is just kind of stuff I do to have fun. Sometimes. I'm not trying to cover for myself, but because I just clearly didn't have enough patience for this tonight. But it's okay. That gold lead stuff I probably used maybe $10 worth of it. I like the way it looks already better now than that solid gold. I did do one. Where is it? Let me show it to you. Yeah, here it is. 1 sec. Stand by. I did I had this wood carving around that I didn't like that much. The way the wood looked, it was cedar, but I did a solid gold eagle and I did black wash on it. So I know it turns out okay. Like, who really wants a solid gold eagle? Oh yeah, this is the Thunder Cloud Eagle, but that's what it looks like, solid gold with the black wash on it. But I already know what it looks like, and I wanted to experiment with this other one, so it's all right. It's all good. Now that red color's starting to come through that beak. The more you wipe it off, the better. The more you're going to get the details of the carving on it. I think it's pretty. I think it's pretty good. I think it's good enough. I've kind of spent enough time on this. Oh no! Now look, this thing's hitting the table. Now you're getting white stuff down here. Now I need to redo this too. Yeah, it kind of looks like a hot mess right now. You know what I think I'm gonna do? I think I'm gonna put some of that red on here now. Might as well. Why not? You're having fun. I mean, I'm having fun. So here's the red. You know what well, the glue's dry. You know what I should have done? I should have made the top of the. No, it's just too shiny red. Where's the glue? Let's see here. I got a plan. Where's my brush? Oops. There's the brush. Kind of just, we'll get red on the top of it. Okay, so I'm going to get a little bit over here. I'm going to get this, the heat gun out, heat up this glue, um, and then, yeah, we'll just carry on. Piece of shit. All right, everybody. I warned you guys. You guys will learn how to use this stuff like a pro. And the thumbnail of this video, it is the flaming fire chicken from hell. Yep, that's what it is. All right. The flaming fire chicken from hell. So I might as well finish this video tonight. Well, I'm not going to be able to finish it tonight, because I got to put the varnish on it, and that needs to dry. I don't know. I got to read the instructions. Application. Blah 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 blah. Blah. Instructions. Applications. Instructions. Air dry. I'll read how long. 34 minutes. Oh, 24 hours it takes to dry. So that's when we will finish this video. I'll put this on. I'll show you what it looks like. Well, I'll film putting a bit of it on. I think this stuff's clear. And then we'll do a black wash. I don't know. I think it says to leave the project dry 24 hours before you put this on. I'm too lazy to read the instructions. Well, my eyes aren't good enough to read the instructions. And I don't want to use my phone to enlarge it to read it. So here's a little cup. Yeah, the stuff's pretty clear. And one of those brushes that they gave me. Where's this piece here? And we'll just slap it on. So this makes it so like all the little like fluffy things are all sealed together. It makes like a bunch of loose pieces one. The pieces that, well, nothing should be loose, but it just seals the piece. That's good enough. So I'll get this on. I'll let it dry. And like I said, I'll have to finish this. Well, it depends. I slept in today, so it depends if it can dry before I fall asleep again. I'll come out and check it once in a while. All right, so you can see the stuff. I'm just putting it on thick. It will do its thing. Consistent, not too thick. But just make sure you get everywhere because it locks all the gold seal, gold leaf stuff in. All right. Fire chicken from hell. Okay, so this fire chicken from hell. It's now the next day, and you can see it's shiny. Everything looks consistent with the varnish. Um, with this stuff, you can even see here on the lip, I did a red highlight. It's because I put one thing of glue there, one strip of glue, I heat it up with the heat gun. I put this stuff on there. It's not perfect, but that's kind of how I do stuff that's not perfect. See, it's just that easy. If you want to make it perfect, tape off here, tape off the other side, put a strip of glue between the tape, and voila. So this is a little bit too bright for me, but then again, it is a fire chicken from hell, so maybe it should be a little bit bright, like it's burning. But what we're going to do here is, yeah, we're going to do a black wash. This is just some black paint mixed with water. Really, it's really thinned down. So on this red part, just to what this does is it will the low points, the black will stay in the low points, so it will give it highlights, right? So especially in the eye, around the eye, in that snot hole, that breather hole there. Okay, I don't need to do the black because the black's already, well, it's already black. There's no sense doing a black wash on black. So you just soak it down pretty good. See, that looks even better just like that. Soak it down good. Get it yourself a rag and wipe it off with the rag. All the high points. It already looks a lot better. Okay, so I'll get this done and then we'll finish this video. Yep. So there it is, the fire chicken from hell. What do you guys think? See how that black wash give you the highlights in the eyes to make it look more like an eye now? See that strip I did on the top? Just a little glue strip, put the stuff down. Voila. You know, nobody needs to tell me this is stupid. Well, I kind of like it. I might keep this, put it in my room, my bedroom. But it's the whole point of this video is not really the carving or the gold leafing. The whole point of this video is have fun. From the very beginning, I didn't like this car. I liked it, but it wasn't my favorite. Okay? So I said, you know what? Like, I'm not going to try and sell this piece. I don't want to put it up in my place. I don't even want to give it away. So what I'm going to do is have fun when it's late at night. And I'm going to give it the friggin' stuff, the gold leaf stuff here. And I did. And I kept on doing it over because I didn't follow the instructions properly. And I rushed everything. I didn't let the glue dry. I had to do it over and over and over again. But the final product, I'm happy with it. You know what I mean? It's nothing, like it's nothing made for an art gallery. It's kind of stupid, but I'm happy with it. Does that make sense? Do you know why I'm happy with it? Because I had fun and I finished it. Another thing too is this, if I want to paint this, I could paint this eagle head, the beak yellow and this stuff white. I could paint over all this too. Some of you might be saying, oh, you can't do the black wash because you got the veneer stuff on there. What's it called? The finishing stuff out there. It's water-based. Well, I did. I don't have any rules. That's another thing about this video. I don't have rules and I just have fun. That's about the bottom line. Just have a good time and don't care what anybody thinks. If I cared what anybody thought, me using this stuff, I would not have uploaded this video, because if you don't know me and you watch this video and you're like a perfectionist, you're going to think, who the hell does this guy think he is? The guy's a friggin' hack. It's not about that. It's about having fun. That's the bottom line. This kit was, I think, $20. This kit will last me tons more, this stuff in here. You can buy this gold flake stuff for like $10 for 100 sheets or $5 for 100 sheets. This red would be good for Christmas things. The black would be good for whatever you want. The gold would be good for Christmas things too. Like you got little presents, you can gold leaf them. You can gold leaf the presents gold. This red, you could do like houses and put the red on Christmas houses. The red and black would look good for a dragon, and even the gold. You can do, You can do whatever you want just to have fun. Late at night when you can't be loud. I don't think I need to keep going on and on. But that's it, everybody. Fire chicken from hell. Just have fun. I hope this video was fun for you to watch, and thanks for watching. Card Infusion. Here it comes. Don't shit your pants. Fire chicken from hell.